It's Sunday evening, February 21st. Hello, traders. Let's take a look at the market, get our bearings, see if we can find a trade. I'm just trying to prepare myself for Monday. Market does not look all that strong. We have been going sideways here. We had this nice upward sloping channel, and that channel is starting to get resolved. There are a few ways that trading channels like this get resolved. One of them is that all of a sudden the underlying just starts to move sideways. And that's kind of what we're seeing right here. If you take a look at the daily chart, you can see the upward sloping channel. I was hoping for a big breakout through the upper end of this channel. Maybe we still get it, maybe not. But with the stimulus bill pending this week, I really expected to see stronger price action. So let's go into the 1 hour chart. There we'll be able to see just how flat the market has been. I mean, just back and forth, very noisy, very choppy. This is not a great environment for buying call options unless you're able to do so for a day, maybe on some of these really hot cryptocurrency stocks. That would be the exception. But for the most part, this is a good premium selling environment, in particular selling out of the money bullish put spreads. Only issue we have with that is that option implied volatilities have started to come in. We'll put up the VXX and you can see how it's been dropping as the market flatlines. We'll put up the VIX and you can see same thing there. The price action that we had on the SPY Friday was a little bit concerning because I expected to see better price action after we had tested the lows Wednesday and Thursday. So you've got this dip on Wednesday, then you have a lower low on Thursday, and everything looked pretty good going into the open on Friday. And then we just kind of fell back, and you can see how the market had some definite resistance. The longer that resistance holds, the more likely we are to see a pullback because we've been trying to get through the upper end of that trading channel. And now that we're starting to fail, if the market tries one way and it can't get anywhere, it's going to try the other way. When it tries that way and it finds support in this instance, it's going to try and go the other way. Choppy conditions. I still like selling out of the money bullish put spreads. I think we've got to be a little careful on the downside, but Fed's not going to be doing any tightening. Economic numbers have been excellent. Retail sales was super strong last week. More companies improving guidance than expected. That's positive. Coronavirus cases falling dramatically. That's good. Throw a stimulus bill on top of that. I can't imagine that we're going to have a deep sell-off of any kind with that backdrop. Yes, we have to watch bonds right now. The 10-year bonds, that's the chart right there. They've been in some pretty heavy selling. I believe the breakdown below the lower end of this trend line here is a selling climax. So until we get that, we're going to need to see volume like that. A massive, massive volume spike would indicate that a capitulation low is close. Don't quite have that yet. So let's take a look at some possible stocks that we might want to trade on Monday. I'm going to go and do a very easy search. This is available to all of you that have Option Stalker. You don't have to have Pro for this one. So this is something that you should be in the habit of doing on a Sunday night. I love relative strength. We're going to be looking for it on a 2-hour, 4-hour, and daily basis. So those boxes need to be marked in the green field. Option liquidity, 0 or higher. So these options are going to be quite liquid. I also want to make sure that the stock has had some decent volume recently. Heavy volume today, heavy volume yesterday, so that would have been Friday, and that's Thursday. Also would be nice. So here we got a stock with great option liquidity, heavy volume 2 days in a row, and it's got relative strength on 3 longer term time frames. Click scan, and there's your list. So let's go through and take a look at these stocks, and I will give you my take on them. So we'll start at the top of the list. AKTA. Got a nice support line here at the 100-day. If you could sell a bullish put spread below that 2650 level, I like it. You can see earnings after the close there. Stock closes above the 100-day. Really nice day on Friday, even though the market sold off. This stock was able to close above the 50-day moving average. Downward trend line broken, so horizontal resistance broken. I think a bullish put spread down below that 2650 level on AXTA makes sense. Baidu. I love Baidu. Look at this price action. This stock has been super hot, bullish flag, breaks out to the upside. We caught that. That was nice. Had earnings pending, so I didn't want to mess with it too much up in here. Earnings announcement, stock sells off, and then Friday just explodes higher. I really like this, and it's got some pretty decent option premiums as well. I'm going to put up the 20-day SMA, and we'll be able to see where that comes into play. Right around 276, and I like this little breakout right here. That's actually at 265-ish or so. I don't think we're going to get the premium that we want, but I think if we go around the 270 level, we should be able to. So I'm going to bring up the option chain. I'm going to go into the March normal expiration, and I'm going to go down to the 270 puts, and only $10 strike prices here. So what does this mean? This means that if I'm looking to get my 25% return on this spread, I've got to get a $2 credit for this. And if I click on the 270 puts, you can see 80-cent bid offered at $1.95. So we're not quite at $2. And that is what I want. And I would stage that order. Who knows? Maybe the market will pull back. You can see that it's staged right there. Sell the Baidu, 270 puts, buy the 260 puts, $2 credit, good for the day. Now right now we've got the S&P futures down about $2 overnight. So perhaps we'll get a little bit of selling tomorrow. After the price action that I saw Friday, I don't want to get too aggressive with these trades. So that is the trade that I'm going to be highlighting tonight. We are going to be selling the Baidu, BIDU, March 19th expiration. Sell the 270 puts, buy the 260 puts, $2 credit. And here's how I would view that. I believe that it's going to find support all along here. That would be my major support level right there, the low of this bullish hammer. So I'm going to click GTC. I'm going to click on the bottom of it. And that will be an alert that comes up for me. If it's violated, I'm going to need to think about possibly reeling that trade in, because you can see that we're pretty close to the strike price and that 20-day moving average. So this is how you do it if you're a swing trader. Pete, I don't have a lot of time to spend analyzing the market. I don't have a lot of time to go and watch all of my positions. This is how easy it is. You log in, you look for the patterns, run a couple of scans, and then place your order, stage it so it's easy to enter the next day, put your GTC horizontal line. You don't have to enter a stop order. When that line is violated, you're going to get a pop-up alert the next time you log into Option Stalker, and you're going to be able to evaluate the position and decide if you need to take action on it or not. I don't take any action on my swing trades unless the stock closes below a technical support level. I don't care what it does during the day. If it closes below that level, that's when I know that I need to consider taking action. So let's go back to our scan. We've got a number of other stocks to knock through here, and we'll go to BLMN. Nice looking chart. You can see big bullish engulfing candle there before the earnings, before the opens, ran hard. Friday it tried to go, but the sell-off in the market was just a little bit too much for it. I like this stock. I think if you can get a bullish put spread done below this upward sloping trend line, probably around that 20-day moving average, nice looking trade. This stock is hot. This is one I would probably day trade, but not swing trade. It's a little bit too far out of the gate here. You can see it's getting a little bit choppy, some long tails under body. CAR, also a very choppy stock, but nice upward sloping trend line there. Nice horizontal breakout, good volume. I like it. This is a good looking stock. Wouldn't be my favorite because it's so choppy. This one's just trying to get through this resistance. There's nothing there. CRMD. Love this. This is a strong stock. You can see the heavy volume. There's your bullish flag, breakout, follow through, getting through this horizontal resistance. CRMD. Yes, I like it. That's a nice chart right there. Break through this downward sloping trend line. Very positive price action in there. Yeah, I think that's a good looking stock as well. ERJ, that's actually industrial goods, Brazilian company. I'm just going to click through the rest. That's a great chart there. GSAH, two long green candles closing on their high, big time volume, breakout through that downward sloping trend line, making a new high, really surges on Friday, pulls back to about that halfway point. Again, weak market in the afternoon, probably weighing on it. Beautiful chart. Love that breakout. MGA is the symbol. MU continuing to grind higher. Showed you that one in my weekly video. NMRK. Look at that beautiful breakout. Big volume. This stock is going to continue to go. It's only a $10 stock. If you like to trade stock, I like that one. See earnings before the open. Opens on its low, closes on its high. Friday, weak market day. Stock rallies the whole day and closes on its high. NMRK, I like it. Nothing there for me. SABR. That's a beautiful horizontal breakout after earnings. That one looks pretty decent. TBT, I'm not going to click on. That's the bond inverse. All right, there we got a nice breakout on TRIP after earnings. Nice strong uptrend, big volume. Yes, I think this is a good one. And you know that these stocks have liquid options, heavy volume the last 2 days, and fantastic relative strength on these longer term time frames. That's how easy it is to find these. You didn't have 50 stocks that you had to knock through. You had probably about 15 stocks, and there were probably 7 or 8 excellent candidates just out of this list in Option Stalker. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.